Alright, welcome back to Monster Train 2. Let's check in again at the Tipsy Imp. So let me get this straight. All the witches in your clan can use magic? They are not witches, they are called Celine. But all of the warriors, including the both of you, can't use magic? Don't you think you got the short end of the stick? We're not mere warriors, we are the Silent. And no, we did not get the short end of the stick. It was a great honor and duty to be born as the Silent. We are protectors of magic. Without us, our Celine would be vulnerable. Sure, but don't you want to be able to do something cool? Like cast spells and stuff? Cool. What a pointless endeavor. The Silent are bastions of duty. We don't care about being cool. Sorry, Moonguard, but I'm with him. I'd rather cast magic. It's just way cooler. See? What did I say? You... what? Can't be serious. Are you? Magic wouldn't be special if everyone could use it. We fill an important role in the sacred duality. You're saying our role is not to be special? Short end of the stick. What did I say? I don't know how to convince you too. We are cool, just in a different way. But you said we don't care about being cool. I know what I said. Look, our bodies aren't suited for magic, but in exchange we don't get weaker when the moon dims. It's a trade-off. Well, I guess I can relate to that. I'm a dragon, but I don't got any wings, and I can't breathe fire. Well, instead, I got pretty good at swinging my mace. Pack a pretty nasty punch with it, too. See? I, for one, think that is quite cool. Breathing fire would be nice. Alright. Take a look at what we got going on right now. At this point, we have unlocked all of the cards for the new Monster Train 2 clans. So in that spirit, I'm gonna open it up to everything. From here on out, unless I feel like playing something specific, but for the most part, I'm gonna random everything. And we have lost our current win streak. We're on win streak 0, so let's get going. And we have received, okay, Pyreborn Primary, Banished, Allied, and back to the Monster Train 2 demo clans. Seraph is melee weakness 1. Archeon deals damage if there are no units on the floor. And Kale provides lifesteal. We do have the Pyre that allows us to copy cards. And we did receive Lava Flow, Upbeat Warbler, and the Guildmonger. Let's see what else we got here. Trial rewards are increased by 50%. Alright, so we have Lady Gilda. We have some... just looking at Bloated Whelp. We have Guildmonger for eggs. We have Lava Flow for Pyrogel. Trial rewards are increased by 50%. That feels like not a lot. I would like to try the Spark Flint Catalyst this time, please. And what have I played here? Or Lady Gilda. So we haven't gotten to level 3 on any of her paths. I think we're fair game on either of these, and I think let's try a Harvest path this time around. And sure. And with Harvest on the bottom. So we're gonna get Mark of Invasion, a bunch of 3/1s. Let me go and play like this. Actually, We play top floor? Yeah, we'll play top floor. Okay. And let's go ahead and use a whelp to clear mid. Go ahead and play the Warbler. And Lava Flow, don't really do much here. And do we think that either of these Train Steward rows will clear the boss? Probably not. Bring those quick warblers out just to get them out. We might as well use our whelps. Pretty straightforward fight, although slow and pretty leaky. Alright, we got 2 lava flows, so let's go ahead and cast both of those on the boss. And I think... so 183, 360... I think we'll be okay. The question I have now is, does the Guildmonger actually die? I guess we're gonna find out. Just let this roll as it is. Alright, it does. Fantastic. We'll leave this as it is. Don't want to move too many things around. Change the result. Okay, we get Flicker, Alchemy, and a Fireball. I do like Fireball, but an Ember attached to it this early, probably not good value. And we are looking for Harvest triggers. See, yeah, we'll take it. We got Windblade Challenge and Penitent's Bloodsuit. Windblade could work well with Valor. Or do we take a challenge? Probably a melee weakness one. I'm gonna try Windblade here. And what are we thinking? What do we have up here? Merchant of Arms in the next ring. Merchant of Magic with a banished unit. Let's look at a Pyreborn unit. And some of my favorites, the unit upgrades. Okay, so we get both of the Pyrogel application units. I think here with Just Cause and Lava Flow. I think I like the Cultist slightly better. Okay, can reduce to 1. Does that do anything worthwhile? Or we can Titanite. I really want duality on him. Let's reroll. Alright, we get dualism. Valor. Is that worthwhile? Probably not. And let's go ahead and dupe that cultist as well. We'll be on our way. One sec. And yeah, I'll take this. And let's go ahead and, well, I would have liked to play both of those on the first floor, but we do not have enough ember. And let's just try to maximize our Pyrogel. That's the name of the game right now. Ooh, they jumped right up to the top floor, didn't they? Got a solution for that. Alright, so we have this barely any spells here. We'll play the Warbler to get it out. Play some Pyrogel. And we may be in some trouble here. Minus 33, yes, this will indeed be a loss. Let's try again. Just try to get more stewards down to help us out. And do a Pyrogel and pop when we can. And we can play the well for free up here. Collect our money, and then let's explode these fools. Pyrogel 8. The problem here is that we are so light on spells of any kind, really, that it's a little difficult to do a whole lot here. Okay. Let's lava flow, let's throw out a welt. Your damage is looking slightly better, although our top floor is empty. Empty-ish. Alright, we did it. Alright, let's see what we get. More lava flow, more pyrocask, more alchemy. Let's roll with alchemy. Another windblade, another warbler, another Starting penitent suit. Don't want any of that. And let's save our lone dragon horde. I think we can look at some rooms could potentially help us out here. Okay, so overgrowth carapace. I don't really see how that makes sense. Soul smelter. For 40, sure. And the shield. Should not have rerolled there, by the way. I'm gonna take one of these. Try the sack chamber. Some gold rolling through. Alright, we do get the box event. And let's just pack up some of these Spear Stewards and the Warbler. We'll be on our way. Okay, next fight. Yeah, we'll try it. I'm not feeling too confident in this deck, but we need to take all of the Titan challenges. And let's go ahead and throw out both of our enchanters. I don't think there's any saving that. Okay. You're taking a lot of damage at a very alarming rate. And throw out our Guildmonger. And we can pop a whelp against the boss for 21 damage. It is indeed something. We are wiping down here. Alright, what do we got? Down our Spear Steward. See if we can help things out up here. Does not look like it. These guys have no Pyrogel attached to them. Yeah, this is a weak run. Alright, not a great pick there. Magma Cultist doubled up with Dualism. The problem here was we just had too few spells and too many units. So let's go back to the outpost and let's just run it back real quick. We will do full random again and see what we get. Alright, we have Primary Melting with Rector Flicker, and we have Allied Clan Talos with the Banished. And Seraph is Entropy, so we're getting sapped. Archeon pushes units back. Kale provides spikes, and we get the Shifting Pyre. Okay, we start with Dripfall, great card. 2 cleaves, another great card, and the Paraffin Thug. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so we get the Inspire, the AoE Valor. Great. Wow. We want Titan's Edict. I think Jackstrips would be the better value here. Alright, so we can harvest. Or we can reform. And I think for our purposes, let's do Dark Calling. Both paths would be good. And we'll play Richter at the top. And we'll throw out some stewards. We want to start making sure that units start dying, that we can reform them. And our money thug should provide us with a little bit of income here. Alright, dregs seem super great. And we'll play our cleave. Sure. Just want to get as many units as I can on the first floor to see them return. And let's play like this. And these are both burnout 1, unfortunately. There's a thug in front. Okay, 185. That's about as good as we can do, I think. We took 8 to the pyre. Alright. Get a Purifying Cleanse with Consume. Not terribly valuable. We get another Drip Fall with an Ember attached and Intrinsic. With 2 already in the deck, not a great value. Let's try this draft with Reanimate on it, that's interesting. Be some synergies there. I will skip all these. A Warbler with an Ember attached is not all that interesting to me. Okay, so I think we want to hit this Merchant of Steel and this Remnant banner here. Let's go ahead and look at... Spells aren't all that great to upgrade, I don't think. We could get Holdover on Dripfall. Could make the game, especially in the Seraph and Titan fight. Yeah, I'm curious to try this out first. Alright, Large Stone Bounty Stalker. So typically what you want to do with him is put Stealth and Burnout 1 on him. With 55 health, it means he's not going to die all that often. So I'm more inclined to take the Wickless Tycoon here. With already a Reanimate 1 on it. Seems good. Okay, Permafrost on something. So no. You want to Intrinsic anything? I think that's also a no. Don't want Consume on Cleave. Alright, we can... Oh, I don't have any... Don't have any Consume cards. I actually was looking for Holdover here, wasn't I? So these two together, it is 120 gold to make cleave 0 cost. But we'll just take Holy Stone. And flat plus 10 is pretty good, I think. And let's save our money for the next merchant shop, our next merchant of steel. Try Titan Skin 1, sure. And I will throw down one each here, and I think we want to play as many of our drafts as we can. We will burn out. Good. And let's just make sure we don't take too much damage here. Alright, so looking for my cleaves to clear out these backliners, especially as they are hopping floors. We get a cleave. Not so good here, I don't think, unfortunately. Our jack strips have been doing the heavy lifting. Sure, let's cleave this. Slow them down a little bit. And we can both cleave, and we can drip ball. And we'll collect some money for all of our dregs. Get 22. And let's continue to place our dregs. We will inspire twice. Okay. Alright, burnout 1, is that what we want? Minus 16. Go ahead and cleave. We can drip fall for free. Let's play a dreg in their back. And armor 5. What is this? 95. He's got. Maybe if we Valor once? No, didn't quite make it, but. Didn't really do the math there, and not so much of a problem. Okay, Wicklash, Drip Fall again with a heal. Or a Burnout 2 Giraffe with Dualism and Ember attached as well. We already have 2 Drip Falls, one is free. Let's stack it up here. Liquid Courage for 1, Everlasting Light. Could go hard on the Thug. And let's look at our upgrades first. Dualism Endless. We get a Wickless Tycoon and a Lady of the House with Quick. We'll keep stacking our money. Let's see what happens. Revenge. So let's make this Tycoon our tank. And we can play burnout units behind him or in front of him. Burn out 2, reanimate 2. Endless means they don't come back under Rector Flickers ability. Let's put plus health on the thug. Reroll. Burn out, no. Reduce to 1 on the thug, sure. So maybe we can stack up our rows with thugs and harvest tycoons and dupe them as we see fit. Maybe it could work. Let's see what we can do. Alright, so let's play Tycoon, Thug, Tycoon. Probably don't need our stewards anymore at all. And can't sap 2. Wait, what does it say? Triggers when you play a spell in this fort. Apply sap 2 to your units and an additional sap 2 to your champion. He does not appear sapped. All right. Yeah, at this point I don't really want my stewards or to even play them. Dripfall this fool. Dripfall you as well. And we'll just split our dregs up a little here. Still looking for a better source of damage. And I am not pulling my leaves. I think we're okay generally, so let's play our Spear Steward up here. Okay, seems reasonable so far. We will drag, we will drag. We will Dripfall. And let's get rid of our Ember in this opportunity. Okay, we're gonna leak our on the top here with the goes in Shield Bearer. He only does 1 attack though, so we need not concern ourselves. And let's throw out our Spear Steward. And we can cleave, and we can Drip Ball. Gotta wear him down. And give me some beefy units here, please. Alright, we got him. We are surviving. I wouldn't say that we're exactly thriving. Tomb of the Lost Path, light. Don't think so. Endless, we don't want. Blood-soaked arena goes pretty well here. Alright, a 1-pip Wickless Baron. Or a Sword Maiden as a tank. I think I want the Wickless Baron. And let's take some space to play all these units out. Okay, spells are probably not so important. Money is not a huge priority at the moment. Let's go right and heal our pyre first. We will reform plus 15, Dark Calling Path number 2. Alright, we get the box event again. And we just go pack up our stewards. Send them on their way. Trinkets. Alright, so Resin Block and Fade's First Blade. Both fantastic here. I'm going to click both of these. Trial rewards. I'm going to skip that one. And let's remove our Spear Steward. And let's just remove our box too. That gets rid of all of our stewards. Thank you for your service, stewards. Multi-strike, sure. Anything that kills dregs as fast as possible. It's gonna work pretty well. Alright, Wickless. Doug. Other Baron. Alright, fetch me some dregs, please. Grab a cleave. Alright, everything got cleared out. And let's make sure we get... I thought he was smidge stoned. Try this again. The cleave looks valuable here, but I think it's better to get the dregs dying too, if possible. Let's play a couple of these out. We do clear the line. And I'll put a dreg up here. Titan Skin going very hard. And we have no leave. It's quite unfortunate. We'll just delay taking any damage to our pyre. We can cleave on the top row, we can cleave on the bottom row. Whatever shall we do? 6 times 2. Maybe like this. And the Jackstrips will take care of the Malevolent Hunter, so I don't need to worry about him, so we can play out all of our Valor. Alright, and we do achieve total victory here. I'm curious to see how many those triggers we get here. Maybe slow it down. couple. There's a couple. There's one. One more. 610 gold. Get him, Baron. Get him, Harry Baron. We have 915 gold. Votivary with multi-strike. What a fantastic card that is. Memento Mori. Or Fatal Melting with an Ember Stone attached. That looks good. Lead Songbird with 2 large stoned. This unit could tank on the top, or we get Liquid Courage with double stack, Valor 8, Damage Shield 2. Try the Songbird. Look at rooms, we can duplicate a card. I think at this point I would like some weaponry, perhaps a duplicate. So our room, we've got Blood-Soaked Arena on the bottom floor. And obviously Steward's Quarters doesn't work for us. Enchanted Chamber could help with Cleave, but that's really our only damage spell. I'm gonna take Boiler Room. And I don't think we want Fight Club or Blood-Soaked Arena. We already have one Blood-Soaked Arena. Bloodthirsty Blade, sure. Let's reroll. Blast Cannon, Overgrowth Carapace. You know, we could just throw the Carapace onto the lead Songbird and just let it tank hits in an empty row. We need a Boiler Room. We already have a Boiler Room now. Let's take the Blast Cannon, let's take Overgrowth Carapace. Let's make Bloodthirsty Arena deployable. And we'll leave the rest as is. I'm okay with all of my cards. Combine something. What if we did this? For 2? I think we can put these, so they don't really make sense combined. Maybe we'll just leave them separate. Alright, we've got a ton of money still. So let's take one more Nicholas Baron. It kind of sucks that we're duplicating these cards that aren't fully upgraded, but we'll perhaps make sense of that in a little bit. I don't need $150, and the spikes are just going to wear down my Barons, so we will skip that. Okay, let's put our... And we'll need to wait for an Ember upgrade to play. Yeah, I want to have 3 Barons out to be safe. Alright, so let's play our Thug. Let's play a Cleave. Alright, Boiler Room. I'll be fine. Okay. We do take 15 damage to the pyre. That's kind of sad. 18 damage? Yeah. Good. Okay. I need to find a way to chip through these guys a little bit more. So what do I want to do here? Let's try this again. Restart battle. I'm gonna take a slightly different path through this fight. So let's play Luckless Tycoon here. And play 2 Barons up top. See how this worked for us. There's still very low damage output. So this fight might actually get us. $85. Let's try that again. It's starting to be a bit of a puzzle. Let's get rid of our shackles. Can't cleave here. $85. I'll try it. All right. Trying to get our barons to scale up a little bit, buy them some time. We can delay with the drip falls. And I'm not seeing any spikes in this fight, so we can go ahead and glass cannon up here. Go away. Alright, we do clear that. That's great. We are scaling, somewhat slowly, but it is happening. So now at this point I do want to make sure that we are heading to the top row properly. Okay. Get him, barons. drop you money. Alright, we are clearing the top row. Throw this carapace on. Let's throw some dregs out. We are getting through the Titan skin stack. We watch them punch each other for a little bit. $41, $40, $35. No, we didn't get through it. Alright, we do win. I don't think this does anything, but we might as well play it anyway. Alright. Hallowed Halls. We gotta take it. Demonize, double stack descend, apply melee weakness 4. Or we can conduit 5, punk shredder, enchant, grant trample. I think trample on the barons could go hard. And I do want to see if we can max out our... Dang, the pyre shards are a little necessary here, aren't they? We can get pyre shards next round. We just need to make sure we don't die in this next fight. Equalizing rings. It does a little bit for the Baron, does a little bit for the Songbird. Sure. Burnout 1. Still nothing to play that on. Another large stone on the Songbird. 20 health. Reroll. Multi-strike. Baron. Titanite. Wickless Tycoon. Uh-huh. 14 attack on a drag, sure. And let's purge the Ember while we're here. Let's see. Alright, next fight. Here comes Kale. Taking the trial. Did I mess that up? Yeah, I did. Play all of the Wickless Barons on top. This. I'm immediately regretting my decision. Need to restart battle. Play on the bottom floor just so we're not absolutely feeding them with spikes. Blood-soaked arena. Okay, cool. We can play all of this. Actually, the rector should have gone upstairs. It's alright though. And Bloodthirsty Blade. Sure, him. Alright, and we're already starting to clear. Get rid of the shard. $92. Alright, this chosen supplicant looks absolutely terrifying. What happened here? If I send him down, I don't think he's gonna get through, is he? Oh, he does die. Shit. Alright, let's play that back. Okay, they all die. Grampel. And let's get rid of the toll. Okay, looking okay on the bottom floor. Looking horrific here. This guy's gonna pop me for 17. Need to think before playing. Get rid of this. $53. Where are you taking 53 from? We'll be okay. We will beef up our barons. Okay. We did pull Hallowed Halls. Although we can't do it with the Rector Flicker in line, so it was a total misplay for me to play him on the bottom floor, but we'll keep going. Fine turn there. Alright, relentless. Yep, that's a win. Monster Train 1 scaling strats. Doing their job. Another blood-soaked arena, a Devourer of Death with 14 attack. Or a Wax and Spike without Consume. I'm gonna take this, but I'm not gonna play it. And now I would like Pulse Flame. And where's the buyer? Okay, Merchant of Steel. Don't need the money. We don't need the card deletion. Let's go right. So at this point, Reform plus 20 is not all that useful. The more useful thing here, I think, is getting plus 5 whenever we can on Rector Flicker. Zone of Silence, I will click. Prison Zephyr is weird and buggy right now, in my opinion. Stoic Plate Mail, I don't think I want. I mean, we could throw it on the Paraffin Thug. Already mastered. Overgrowth Carapace, we already have one. Combine 2 equipment cards into 1. Go ahead and do that, make things a little simpler. And let's make Boiler Room deployable as well. 37 cards in the deck, not svelte by any estimation. The Historian emerges. Get 1 horn. Titan Skin 2 or Tome of Horrors. Can't stack Reanimate more than we have. It could go out in the draft and be Reanimate 3, but once it's dead, we've kind of gotten all the unstable value out of it. Let's get the Titan Skin Tome as well. Alright, next battle. We don't need the money here. Okay. Play my barons. These guys are not going to scale as fast as I will need them to. Slightly worried. $225. Is this gonna be good? I have no idea. I think we need holdover on the hallowed halls, don't we? Yeah, we absolutely do. Okay. Let's do this again. And we'll play out just like we did. Cool idea for a second. My hope here is maybe I can delay these guys in getting up. I can trip fall them when they come back. This'll do. Songbird, get him. Yeah, we'll trip fall you again. Playing out our dregs. And I want to do this. Nope. Nope, we do not want to do that. Play draft, play drag. And let's try to beef up our top row a little bit. Oof. Oh. Trying to think we simply do not have it to get through this fight. Yeah, there's not enough here. Let's try one more time. Play the blood-soaked arena downstairs again. Not doing a whole lot down here, are we? Gents on the top are not scaling. That's not great. Actually, the sweepers don't make it all the way up, so I can put Fragile on him, the thug in front. The boiler room. And yeah, I'm thinking this is simply not scaling hard enough to do any good here. Trample doesn't do anything yet. Alright, Fatal Melting, 18 damage. Cannot play anywhere. Alright, this might just kill us. Alright, GG. Didn't have it. Alright, Melting Remnant level up, level 2, Subsuming Blade. I think this used to be 2 cost. But deal damage 5, slay, increased by 3, that sounds familiar. Flicker's Liquor, when you play a unit after deployment, a random card in your hand is reduced to 0 Ember until played or discard. Very nice. Harvest triggers 311, burnout applied 5. Take a look at what we got. Random mishmash of stuff. The money scaled nicely, however our damage did not. The main takeaway here. Leave would have been nice to see that a little bit more often, I think, but that's gonna do it for this one. If you watched this far, I thank you. Please like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitch. I'll see you next time.